Hi, I'm Amy from eSpares, and in this video I'll be showing you how to replace the freezer door on a Beko fridge freezer. It's important to know how to replace the freezer door should yours become damaged and you be in need of a replacement. We also have another video on energy saving tips for your fridge freezer, which we'll link at the end of this guide, so be sure to stick around for that. Before you begin with this replacement, make sure that your fridge freezer is unplugged from the mains and that all items are safely removed from the door. Before we get started, it's important that you have the right tools for the job. You're going to need a small flat blade screwdriver and either a standard flat blade screwdriver or a Torx 25. To replace your freezer door, first of all, you're going to need to remove the fridge door for ease of access. To start, you're going to want to remove the fridge door's top hinge. Once the door's open, you can proceed to insert the small flat screwdriver into the middle of the left-hand side of the door hinge cover. You can then prise the cover open and pull it across the hinge until it's fully removed. You can now remove the two hinge screws using either the flat blade or the Torx 25 screwdriver if you have one. Whilst doing this, it's important to make sure that you have the fridge door supported so that it doesn't fall down once the screws have been removed. Now you're going to need to angle the fridge door outwards until you have the hinge clear of the cabinets. Once you've done this, you can go ahead and lift off the hinge. Again, continue to make sure the fridge door is supported during this step so it doesn't fall. Once the hinge is out the way, you can lift the fridge door off the centre hinge and place that out the way too. Now that we've removed the fridge door, we can remove the middle hinge and you can leave the freezer door on for this. Then proceed to remove the screws from the hinge and you can either use your flat blade screwdriver or the Torx 25 screwdriver for this. You can now lift the hinge away and move it to the side. You can then hold the freezer door on either side, open it slightly and lift it off the bottom hinge and then move it to the side. Now it's time to fit the new freezer door and middle hinge. You can just slot the new freezer door onto the hinge pin. Then close the door and it will be held into place by the magnetic seal. After this, you can replace the middle hinge using either your standard flathead screwdriver or your Torx 25 screwdriver. Now the last thing to do is to refit the fridge door and the top hinge, so make sure that you have the hinge and the screws ready and available to hand. Now lift the replacement door and line up the hole at the bottom with the centre hinge pin and slot the door into place. Just remember to keep it supported because it's not yet secure and you don't want it to fall and cause any damage. With the fridge door supported, you can then slot the hinge back into place and tighten the screws either using the Torx 25 or the flat blade screwdriver. Then to finish the job, you can grab the hinge cover and slide it back over the hinge and clip it into place. And that's it, how to replace a freezer door on your Beko fridge freezer. We also have a video on energy saving tips for your fridge freezer too, so be sure to give that one a watch. Also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for plenty more appliance repairs, maintenance videos and product demos. Thanks for watching.